quieres ser mi amigo, no puedo estar contigo, porque cuando te di mi pobre corazón, tú lo dejaste ir. Cuando llamaste ayer, la voz de una mujer exigiéndote me hizo comprender que sigue siendo el mismo. Y tú no sabes el dolor que llevo dentro del corazón, porque cuando te quise a ti, tú me dejaste ir. No puedo ser tu amiga, no importa lo que digas, porque cuando te di mi pobre corazón, tú lo dejaste ir. Y tú no sabes el dolor que llevo dentro del corazón, porque cuando te quise a ti, tú me dejaste ir. No puedo ser tu amiga, no importa lo que digas, porque cuando te di mi pobre corazón, tú lo dejaste ir. Qué bueno que te has ido, no eres enemigo, pero recuerda bien que aquel que siempre da recibirá lo mismo, recibirá lo mismo, recibirá lo mismo. Lo mismo, recibirá lo mismo.
It's lunchtime and the Brooklyn Cafe is open for business. Live from the Amp Media Studios, Dawn and Freddie S. and their team are ready to serve up a huge portion of fun for lunch with friends and neighbors. So let's break open that lunch pail and unwrap that sandwich you brought and take a front row seat in the Brooklyn Cafe and get ready to enjoy some humor and hot topics. It's time to get a healthy serving of hope and happiness to help your day go by with a smile. Your hosts, Dawn and Freddie S., are ready to talk about food, health, dating, or just plain dream making. If you have a story to share, movie review, restaurant critique, or just a coincidental thing that happened to you, call in toll free 888-994-4995, Studio A right now. Sit back and enjoy your lunch break at the Brooklyn Cafe. Here are your hosts, Dawn and Freddie S.
Welcome to the
Hello.
Brooklyn Cafe Show. We are your guest hosts for now. I am Vlad.
I'm Sabrina.
And how are you guys doing out there? Sure, great, I hope. So, Sabrina, now we were talking earlier. You mentioned something about the Met Gala. How you feel about the Met Gala this year compared to the years prior?
This is like the first year that I actually really looked at it. My best friend just moved to New York for fashion, And so she's really into all that stuff. So she was sending me a ton of pictures this year. So this is the first year that I like actually started looking into it. And then my entire Instagram became the Met Gala because I kept looking up the pictures for it that my friend sent me. And it was just like the first year I actually like learned anything about it. And it was just recently. And I think that it's just really, I don't know, like Billie Eilish went and the theme was, I think, Americana or American, something like that. She went inspired by Marilyn Monroe with a huge peach dress and then the classic, like, did you see that?
Yeah. How do you feel about it though? What did you get from that?
Well, that one was just gorgeous and elegant and classic, and I think that was one of the best ones. But
really?
Yeah, for sure. And then that was from Oscar de la Renta, and what I thought was really interesting, and like one of the reasons why I just love Billie, is that she said that she would wear Oscar de la Renta to the Met Gala if they stopped using fur in future collections. Which I don't know. What do you think? What do you think about that?
I mean, as far as if you don't like wearing animals, I understand that. But for me, compared to the years that I've seen prior, it was a little like, a little fishy this year. I don't know. People like a little extra creative, extravagant. Not used to what I'm used to seeing, what I've seen before. People get up like real nice and classy. You saw Chadwick Boseman.
I didn't see. What did he wear?
See last year?
No, what did he wear last year?
He had probably the best outfit of ever, like of all the Met Galas compared to everyone there. But
what was it?
I'm sorry.
Like, what was it? What was he wearing?
He had on like this, like all white
church attire.
Yeah, like a church attire, like all white with like a dash of gold here. He had on gold loafers. And then he had on this like robe, very like majestic robe. Like Bruce Almighty. You saw how, Morgan Freeman was all dressed up. Yeah, he had that little thing going on. I thought that was nice and cool.
Did you see that like most of the guys are just in like a black suit? And they
I noticed that. Like, what was going on? Even you notice ASAP Rocky, he had on like this Fruity Pebble, like blanket walking around, and then he reveals it and it's nothing but it's just plain.
Why?
I don't know. I'm not sure what the agenda was, but it was interesting this year compared to what I saw.
Lil Nas X had like a completely like bejeweled jumpsuit, kind of. Did you see that? And I think he was wearing like platform boots.
I saw it, but I blinked and then I kept scrolling.
Okay.
I only looked at the Twitter updates and like the Twitter news feed. I didn't really watch the Met Gala.
Right. And then we were talking about the Kim K one.
Are they back together?
I don't know. Are they? Kim and Kanye? I have no idea. I thought they were divorced, but you thought they were together, so.
I mean, they've got to be together for them to show up in all black. Now, what I noticed is like they had their faces completely covered.
Yeah.
They had the mask covered on. Like I do that just to be funny here on set, but I don't know. You could tell that was Kanye standing right there next to Kim. You know how Kanye's hunched over, always ready. You know the way he looks.
I was seeing something that said, like, well, they were like, if you didn't see it, they were like completely covered from head to toe. You couldn't see like 1 inch of of skin. And then a lot of people were saying like, why are they wearing that? How does this relate to the theme at all?
Exactly.
And I was watching a video about that because I was like, I didn't understand it either. I was like, why? And no one obviously really knows. They would have to tell us directly. But one of the things that people were saying is that since you can only see their silhouette because they're wearing like a skin tight kind of suit, they're saying that their silhouette is like a culture thing or like a symbol in our what's that word, like pop culture. That's what I was thinking. A symbol in our pop culture. So then that's how it relates to Americana, because like Kim K's like look is so iconic.
Yeah.
So that's what a lot of people were saying that was, but.
See, now I know how Kanye is. Like he likes to send like subtle messages, but I'm not sure what kind of message he was trying to send out there with that. Yeah. But speaking of all black, I don't know if you noticed. Now Twitter catches everything. The stuff that you don't see on TV. There was this Grim Reaper walking around with a big vaccine needle. Did you notice that?
A Grim Reaper? Where?
Yeah. At the Met Gala, did you notice?
No, what is that?
The Grim. Well, you've seen Billy and Mandy. You ever seen Billy and Mandy?
I haven't, but I know what the Grim Reaper is.
Yeah, so he was just dressed up in the black robe and hoodie, and he had on, pretty like I said, a black robe and hoodie. And he just walked around with a big vaccine needle, just quietly just strolling through.
I kind of love that. I did not see that. That's a
don't
good
know.
message, though.
I don't know what message that meant or what was being said. But it kind of, it induced a little bit of nervousness, you know what I say? Like a subtle reminder, get the vaccine or whatever.
Was that a celebrity or just someone they hired
No
to
one
just
knows.
walk around?
No one knows.
That's really, I didn't see that. That's really cool. I like that a lot, actually.
I like the nails you have.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You were mentioning them earlier. I just got these.
Where'd you go get them?
Boca Nail Bar, actually. And one of the old producers, Teddy, last year told me about that one because it's way cheaper. Hey, Teddy. Because it's way cheaper than like the other ones. I loved it.
Now, let me ask you, when you go do your nails, do they converse with you? Do they talk? Like, do they hold conversation or is just that awkward silence?
Oh, I don't really want to talk to anyone when I do that, so I don't really talk to them. But
Oh, you're just rude.
I might be. I might come off as really rude. Only in that kind of situation, I get like socially nervous. Like in every other one, I'm very good.
Yeah.
But like hairdresser, if I don't know her, or like nails, I like get really nervous and I don't want to talk to them.
So you just go to sleep or you just stay on your phone?
I put in my earbuds, although I was lucky this one didn't want to talk to me at all. And I was like, thank God. That's my dream right there.
I don't know. For me, like for somebody to be that close to like, you and your hand, like, I'd feel like, you should at least hold a conversation.
I don't know. Do you talk to your, like, when you get your hair cut and stuff?
I do. I talk to my barber all the time. He always drops gems on me.
He what?
He always drops gems on me.
Drops what? Like what?
Like, he'll say something or I'll ask him about something going on in my life and he'll say something that's like subtle but very strong that would like, help me see the light in the darkness of what I'm going through,
Yeah.
Kind of like what Freddie does, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, he drops the ism.
The isms?
Yeah, the isms.
You getting therapy and haircuts?
It's for a great price, too.
For a great price.
That's what I'm
Better
saying.
than therapy.
So I actually got to go to get a haircut. I'm actually growing back again, so I got to get lined up. So
Yeah.
I'll get back to that.
I was going to get a haircut here, and then I'm just like, maybe I should just wait till I go home, because I always go to the same lady.
At the Brooklyn Cafe?
No, in Boca.
Oh, at the same nail spot.
No, I'm like, oh, maybe I'll get it here, and then I just wait till I'm back in Melbourne.
What style were you thinking?
I don't know. I always just do layers, and then I don't do much anymore.
Yeah.
During the quarantine, I just decided to grow it out, because I used to always have it like right here, very
Had it
short
like the
all the
bob
time.
or-
No,
Not the
oh
bob,
God,
but you
that
had
would look. I just always had it short, and then quarantine. Obviously, since we couldn't go in, I was like, well, let's just grow it out.
So you talking
Let's
about
not
like
care.
the same neck length with
Yeah.
like the woman from Jurassic?
Yeah, actually, did you know that she directed a few of the shows of Mandalorian?
Get out of here.
Yeah, she's a director.
Wait, what is Mandalorian?
Do you know the Disney show Mandalorian? It's kind of related to the Star Wars franchise.
I know Matilda. That's about it.
Okay, well that's nothing to do with it, but she directed a few of those shows.
Really? Yeah. Well, it's crazy. It's like you never know these interesting things. Like people who play small roles in movies are actually like part of something bigger that you never know that they direct or they're done or like it's crazy. It's kind of like what we do here at the show. We're great. We're producers. We got our own shows, stuff like that. That's interesting. What else you know about her?
I'm actually trying to learn more about her because I feel like that's something that I'd be interested in. Or like, his name always escapes me, but he played Happy in Iron Man.
Happy.
You watched that one?
You talking about Robert? Not De Niro. Robert Downey Jr.?
No. That's who played Iron Man. Whatever. The one who played Happy directed Iron Man. He's and he was the main director of Mandalorian, actually, which is what made me look this up. But I don't know. I just started looking into them because of looking into directing things. What do you want to do? I've never asked you that.
I want to direct movies, actually.
Okay, you should look into those.
Yeah, I know. I should know that, right?
I don't know. There's a lot of stuff I don't know.
I know it is selfish of me because I'm only familiar with like the the elites like Spike Lee, James Cameron, pardon me, Quentin Tarantino, stuff like that. So I don't know. I had a conversation. Slick. I had a conversation with Slick earlier today, and he enlightened me on the story that was written by Edgar Allan Poe, The Pit and the Pendulum. And it's been on my mind ever since this morning show. It's been on my mind ever since, and I can't wait to get home and like read up on it.
What is it? Can you? I don't really know the story very well.
So I guess he gave me a brief summary. It's about a short horror story, something about the pendulum swing and it's about death and the time and I don't know, man, just I guess anticipating his death, something like that. I don't know. It's on my mind, so I'm excited to go check that out later today. But enough about me.
Okay.
So, how do you feel?
It's just a nice horror story. That's about it.
Oh, okay.
Nice horror story. There's no blood in it. It's about I say Toni, basically, it's a nice horror story about if anybody wants to read it up, Oh, I should, but they wouldn't hear me. But yeah, it's a nice horror story if anybody wants to read up about it. No blood in it, but it's kind of like it always poses something that you would need in. I'll say. What is it? It's a short read, and it always poses something in life that you would need. You always get some gems off of it, or you always get something positive off of reading it, even though it says horror.
So, Sabrina, let me ask you.
Okay.
How do you as an individual, de-stress your mind?
De-stress my mind.
Yeah, just as an individual. What do you do? What are things that you do to help you relax when you're tense in situations?
Well,
that was a deep breath, by the way.
I'm thinking for you. I'm trying to answer a good question.
There's
Go
no
on
right
my
or wrong
phone.
answer here.
Well, what I tend to do, which is not the greatest thing, is just go on my phone and watch YouTube, TikTok, whatever. Just kind of not think about. Distract. If I'm really feeling I need to do some self-love, I'll go take my scooter to by the river and then set up a little picnic thing there, do some journaling.
Now, see the thing about that, when we do those things, we distract ourselves. The anxiety never goes away. It kind of just lingers around. The elephant is still in the room.
Mm-hmm.
So in those moments, right before you go to sleep, when you can't go to sleep, how do you do it? How do you deal with it then? When being on your phone doesn't work.
I take melatonin because I haven't figured that one out yet. I haven't done that. What do you do? I don't know. Enlighten me.
Well, I take deep breaths,
Yeah.
I try to sit with it, experience it, let it flow through. I've learned emotions are just they're things that are passed through, You just let them pass through, experience them. Because they never go away anywhere. They're not going anywhere. Emotional pain transcends into physical pain. That's why, when we wake up, we're still tired from the day before. We don't, you know what I'm saying? So I work out, stretch, I breathe deep, things like that.
I was reading something that was talking a lot about how when you're feeling that way, how a lot of people would like I do that, is distract myself, go on my phone, do whatever. And then I was reading something where she said that you need to validate your emotions and validate how you're feeling.
Wow.
But set a specific time apart for that. Set aside 20 minutes. I can obsess over this. I can think about this. I can maybe irrationally think about this for 20 minutes. And then I need to logically, or I just need to let it go at that point. I can stress over this for this amount of time, but I can't let it consume me. And that's kind of what lately what the mindset I've been trying to think about is. I don't know. That's just something else I saw.
Are you an older sibling?
I am not. I'm a younger sibling. I have an older brher.
You're the youngest or younger?
Youngest. So just me and him.
So you being you watching him, how do you, younger siblings always watch the older siblings.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever noticed how he deals with his emotions? Do you notice anything?
Oh, that's interesting. Honestly, no, because he doesn't really if he's feeling that way. I'm not the person that he would really come to with that.
He would confide in you, of course.
Yeah, I mean, later he would probably confide in me, but at the time, I think he would just handle that alone.
Oh, okay.
So we're gonna.
Yeah.
You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. Wait, you were saying, but right before we go to commercial, what were you saying?
I was just saying I wouldn't really know because he doesn't really do that for me. He wouldn't really show those kind of things to me in that sense. So I don't really know.
But you being a younger sibling, you can see where he's you can see where he's at. You
Yeah.
you have a better, okay.
Yeah.
All right, well,
right.
with that being
Good talk.
said, we're going to head on to commercial. And right after this, we're going to send you back to Dawn and Freddie, the originals.
Brooklyn Cafe Show coffee. Official coffee of the Brooklyn Cafe Show. You can pick up a bag from us, or two. Contact us at 866-224-5422, or just stop on by. We're at 2400 Northwest Boca Raton Boulevard, Suite 13. Come on in, grab a bag of our signature Brooklyn Cafe coffee. The cafe doors are always open. Looking for a place to get your ice cream fix? Look no further than Cold Stone Creamery. At Cold Stone, we make our ice cream fresh every single day in store. We have over 20 different ice cream base flavors and over 30 different mix-ins to choose from. We also have plenty of signature creations if you don't want to go ahead and choose your own. To end your creation, you can put it in one of our freshly made waffles. We have ice cream cakes, ice cream sandwiches, milkshakes, smoothies, banana splits, sundaes, and so many other things for you to come check out and enjoy. We are the official ice cream store of the Brooklyn Cafe. Hope to see you soon, and remember, it's always a great day for ice cream.
Hi friends, it's Bree and Allie from Kids and Capes. Tune in Saturday mornings on the Brooklyn Cafe Kids Television Network at 10 o'clock, where we share fun and ideas. And remember, peace, love, and kindness.
Welcome to Lost Harbor Spirits, a world where pirates inspire our spirits, treasures remain undiscovered, and flavors are infused with the essence of mysterious voyages. The distillery became one of the few women-owned craft spirits production sites in the U.S. From our award-winning spirits of vodka and rum to delicious gin, we're always coming up with some new and exciting flavors to keep your cocktails delicious and fresh. Proudly distilling out of West Palm Beach, Florida, Lost Harbor Spirits is a true treasure waiting to be discovered. Contact Palm Beach Distillery at lostharborspirits.com to take a tour or purchase your favorite spirit at your local liquor store.
In Marseille, France, Max Lazega creates whimsical and free-flowing interpretive art. His 40 years in the construction industry created the foundation for his craft. His unique work displays his view of the future with bold and playful combinations of materials and processes, but the methodology remains consistent. He fuses recycled materials and discarded building supplies into a fresh, well-executed approach. Lazega has lived in Miami, Florida most of his life, where he pursues his lifelong passion of creating industrial art. For more information, contact Max Lazega at artworkstudios.org or 786-326-8873.
You've been watching the Brooklyn Cafe Show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Freddie S. It's lunchtime and the Brooklyn Cafe is open for business. Live from the Amp Media Studios, Dawn and Freddie S. and their team are ready to serve up a huge portion of fun for lunch with friends and neighbors. So let's break open that lunch pail and unwrap that sandwich you brought and take a front row seat in the Brooklyn Cafe and get ready to enjoy some humor and hot topics. It's time to get a healthy serving of hope and happiness to help your day go by with a smile. Your hosts, Dawn and Freddie S., are ready to talk about food, health, dating, or just plain dream making. If you have a story to share, movie review, restaurant critique, or just a coincidental thing that happened to you, call in toll free 888-994-4995, Studio A right now. Sit back and enjoy your lunch break at the Brooklyn Cafe. Here are your hosts, Dawn and Freddie S.
Yeah, welcome to the Brooklyn Cafe. And we are doing this remotely. Yes, all our friends are in the house. Don't be holding down or silent. Because the stuff will come out of the
We are live on the tradition. It is Rosh Hashanah 2021, and this is how we travel now. We go from the house to Disney World, a little bit around Epcot. We take a trip over to Universal. We've got some Betty Boop in the house, and there's some pretty hats on the wall.
Where's Betty Boop?
Up there on the bar. Got a whole lot of things here.
Now that is very cute.
So no better way to bring you into our family and to show you a little bit behind the scenes of our family. So today we actually got to have lunch at my mom and dad's house, the house where I grew up in. I'm going to give you a little bit of a tour. This was Mom's idea. She wanted to do Rosh Hashanah 2021. Sell the house, look at the house, tour the house, have some lunch.
And everything is for sale if we're in the house.
And there
So if
you
you want
have
to
it.
buy the house,
Just let us know.
let us know.
How you doing, by the way?
How am I doing what?
You got Mickey on your lap. I got Dan over here. Dan Duck.
Dan the Duck.
Dan the Duck, and you got Arcade the Mouse.
Arcade the Mouse.
And we're good to go.
Arcade the Mouse. They're never going to let this down. You know, you got some really, I don't think your mother should sell this house. What I would do is I would put a gate and make it a museum. And have people come and visit different, like she has different rooms. Yeah, there's Egypt over there, there's this guy over here. I mean, she has like all sorts of stuff.
This is hallway, and I kind of thought this could be the next mausoleum in Disney. It's a house of we're going to go to, yes, that's
That's exactly what this house is built on. You could fill it up like with lights and
a
stuff.
3-hour tour.
There was
But you did back in the day, all of this is an architectural digest. You can see everything around. The chandeliers were flown in from Italy, and a lot of renovations over the years. You've been here quite a while, 50 years, I think. Yep.
That would be 50
50
years.
years. We moved in here, I was 4.
You know,
Is that unbelievable? It's the original newspaper that it was in? And we thought, wow, that was the original couch. That would be velvet. You probably have that at Chasing Squaw. This is a great name, by the way.
What?
Chasing Squaw.
That was the name of my car. You remember it was in the car. Dolly. Yes, I saw her. She was grooving.
Tune in. I guess I have to tell you a little bit about Rosh Hashanah. It's a little bit different during the pandemic. This is our second year not being able to go to synagogue, but it's a nice year to spend with family. We've got Swift, we got Josh in the house, literally, so it's nice to spend it with our extended family to show them a little bit of what we get to do.
Now, New Year's for the rest of us,
Yes.
we drink like crazy. We don't see a ball dropping on it. You guys don't do that?
You can drink like crazy and listen to the shofar sound.
I'm sorry, the who?
Shofar, the ram's horn.
You blow that thing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but Chuck will probably blow it. One blow and you're done.
That's a secret. Actually, my brother used to do that.
You horrify your daughter. She's sitting over there saying, oh my God. But you don't see like a ball drop. You see the horn
No,
drop.
so far, and this is our New Year's. Which is a fun fact that I learned yesterday is that Rosh Hashanah is always on the new moon because the Jewish calendar is on the lunar calendar. Yesterday was the new moon, Rosh Hashanah, the new beginning, 5782. So hopefully this year, as they say, will be a year where everyone is inspired for a year of goodness, happiness, prosperity, and good health.
It's the first Monday of September.
No, it depends on the new moon.
And my information, I brushed up on the information is awful.
Isn't the first, that's a legal thing, I think, but no.
No.
First Monday of September is usually Labor Day.
Okay, moving on.
But it's on a new moon, it's a lunar month, and hopefully this year, as they say, will be better than last.
And you're supposed to start over today.
Apples and honey for students, yes.
like
And
it's-
wear white, so that's why I'm
That's why
wearing
I'm
white.
Well, I did this because I read. Also, I called my bookie and told him, because he's Jewish, I don't have to pay you. He said, why? I said, New Year.
Wipe it off the plate?
Wipe it off. He wasn't very cooperative.
So we got some great food today by 2nd Street Bagels and Deli. They delivered the food. Tara came to my house. I told her I'm moving. She said, oh, can I help you pack? I said, all in. Come on over. So they're very excited. They would like us to do some filming for them. And dessert today was provided by Mini Donut World. So check them out in Pembroke Pines and Selling Scott. They either have the adult with the liquor infused or just the plain without the pipette.
Whatever she says.
Ready to go take a tour?
Yeah, this one. Yeah.
All
All right, we'll be right back.
We're here with Mom. Mom is the star of today's show. This was Mom's idea, but Grandma Vodka, no house tour would be complete without the tour of the bar. So you need to give a little tour of your martini collection over here.
I have a martini collection, and I have wine collection, and this is only half of it. Most of it has been packed away because I was going to move it to my house. And we have Brew over here. She shakes because that's how she makes her martinis.
Shaken, not stirred, I guess.
That's it, right?
What else you have?
And I also have Mickey and Minnie. Mickey and Minnie. I've got Disney meets Cleopatra.
I'm kind of a big fan of the trophy wife one over there. That's really cute.
Oh, yeah. And this is one of the martini glasses.
I love that.
Trophy wife.
Trophy wife, and then you've got one that has earrings and etched right there.
Yes. Oh, yes. And then I have a martini glass with earrings.
These are fantastic. Do you have a favorite?
Do I have a favorite? No, I love them all.
And do these collections come with the house that's for sale?
It could.
All right. If the price is right, you too could have this whole martini and wine glass collection.
And there's a lot of it packed away.
So have you had a nice New Year?
I had a wonderful New Year with my daughter and one of my granddaughters, my son-in-law, my husband. And we had a wonderful New Year. Started out last night at Dawn's house and followed up today lunch here.
All right, we're having a great time celebrating the New Year. No better way to kick it off right than with family and friends. All right, we're going to continue on the house tour. Nothing would be complete without checking out this Mickey room. So come on in.
Okay.
Take
And
a
if you
look
look-
around Mickey's.
if
Oh,
you
I
look at
forgot
the
these were
pictures,
here.
That is Dawn from the Brooklyn Cafe
Yes.
when she was a little.
I forgot these were here. This Mickey's dressing room, I have to tell you, looks incredible. This is amazing. So walk right into this room.
And you walk in here.
And here we go.
My favorite Mickey toys.
I seen them when I walked in.
70s.
Ties. How many ties are here, do you think?
Right now there's about 125. I had about 250. But a lot of people can't support them. And that's for my feet. That's my Mickey Hasek.
Where's his feet?
And that's my desk when I was a little boy in 1900. That's a desk from the schools in Brooklyn.
I see.
With an inkwell.
There's the inkwell from your schools in Brooklyn.
Inkwell there.
Oh my gosh. I forgot you guys had to.
You forgot you had to actually
Yeah,
get the ink?
yeah, the ink,
A
yeah.
little bit
It's like,
different than it
yes.
is now.
Yeah.
And then we take a little tour around and everything that has been, it's been pared down a lot. Like, so quite a bit of things here. But everything, all your doctor pieces, everything with the children and
My
Egypt.
favorite picture is Mickey reading, and that's from the same school that the desk come from.
Amazing.
PS2 in Brooklyn.
That picture is from PS2 in Brooklyn?
What
The picture
PS2
of
in
PS2 in
Brooklyn?
Brooklyn?
My mom was a teacher there.
And the desk is Mickey's head.
Is it
And
Mickey,
my
I guess?
desk is Mickey Mouse's head. If you look, it's Mickey Mouse with the feet.
It's like, you think we have room for this in your office?
I think so.
Yeah.
We just gotta make something happen, but yeah.
My favorite picture is Mickey reading. And you didn't know, but Mickey was a Marlin fan.
He was?
That's when the Marlins won the
World champs?
World Series.
I know.
And he was in that game.
I remember. So many ties? Look.
I know I love them.
You love them?
Yeah. When I walked in, I think this red one caught my eye because it's football season.
Football season
Football
is about
season.
to be here. Look at these.
Yeah.
Incredible. A collection over the years.
It's football season. I seen this one. I'm like, okay.
A collection over the years. Well, thank you for the tour of this Mickey room.
Yes.
And here's
It's like Disneyland right
here's
now.
my favorite thing.
Yes.
And my favorite things.
This is Mickey who never stops smoking. And this is one of the first cookie jars that came out, that Mickey came out with. And this is the original Mickey from, I think it was 1929.
And he's for
I
sale,
believe
correct?
I believe it was 1929. 1929 came out in Germany.
Wow.
And it's original piece. And Mickey has changed because the tail is gone. And I think Mickey Mouse is a little bit cuter now.
Yeah,
But
legend of Mickey.
this is for sale. And that's Mickey Mouse
Goofy.
menorah.
A toaster.
That's one of the first Mickey Mouse toys. Sluggo batter. That's one of the first toys that they came out with. And here's I don't know if they still have it at Disney World.
Disney
but,
bucks.
But here's a Disney dollar. And I got it when the first Disney dollars came out.
So a lot of great things. If you're interested in
lot
any,
of-
what do you like? You like
No,
the
no,
baby
there's a
back there?
baby in the corner.
There's
That's
a
not.
baby in
Why?
the
Why?
corner.
I'm just trying to get the story about the baby in the
Why is
corner.
there a baby in the corner, Dad?
Oh, here's my
Yeah.
baby. Here's my baby.
Mm-hmm.
This is really my baby, okay? But,
Yeah.
I told Mara one day, I said, it's time for another baby. We had 3 babies at the time. And I said, for birthday present, it would be nice to have another baby. And Mara bought me another baby.
Quietest one you could ever have.
But this one is made of ceramics. Much easier to care for.
Okay.
And there you have it, the tour of the Mickey room. For any information, you can always contact us right here at the cafe, 866-224-5422. Yes, all of the items, if you're a collector, are for sale, so let us know.
And we're back.
Ready to wrap this up? Thank you so much for tuning in. We wish you all a very happy, healthy, safe, and prosperous new year, 5782. May you all be inscribed for a year in the Book of Life.
And listen to the words. Change what doesn't work.
Forgive those that need forgiving.
And forget my debts. Other than that, we're good to go.
Have a great day, everyone. We'll see you next time.
And don't be late.
Jay Harmon exclusively in the Gallery of Boca. Jay Harmon captures the essence of really creative and captivating mind. Jay Harmon brings light into the darkness on majority of his pieces, using a negative background to highlight the details of some of his looks. I know some artists use white canvases, but he thrives on a black canvas. And here's the kicker. He only uses pencil, colored pencil, graphite pencil, and pencil for his art pieces. Yes, I know it's hard to fathom that these beautiful pieces came from pencil, but yes, they did. And the only way you can experience Jay Harmon is if you come to the Gallery of Boca. Jay Harmon, an unconventional artist with a unique story behind every canvas.
Even though some things are far away, we plan for them ahead of time because they're important. When it comes to your celebration of life, it's really no different. You want to plan ahead now so your family doesn't have to later, and create a service that reflects your values, character, and traditions, no matter what they may be. At Dignity Memorial, we listen to every detail and make sure everyone is remembered.
Since 9 years old, Gina Presser has created enchanting, whimsical art. She conjures pieces from real stories and artistically expresses the feelings had from them. Achieved with Italian papers, paints, flowers, metals, and clays. Her eccentric finishing touch is her glittery diamond dust cascaded across her paintings and pottery. Gina Presser also hosts weekend art camps, teaching adults and children pottery, painting, and jewelry. Her work can be found in multiple staging homes, family Christian bookstores, and in New Jersey boutiques. For more information, Gina can be reached at livinglifeartfully@gmail.com or by phone at 954-857-5444.
Welcome to AMP2 TV, the first and only internet production company that's truly plugged in. When you're looking for a full-service internet radio, TV production company, discover AMP2 TV. AMP2 TV is a full-service media company that can provide all streaming videos, video studios, radio studios, and television studios. Call us today at 866-224-5422, for no business is too small to grow to be accounted. It's time for your message to be seen. Let AMP2 TV help get you there.
You've been watching the Brooklyn Cafe Show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Freddie S.
If you are a business owner, if you are anybody that wants to promote, anybody that just wants to basically just get your message out there, probably just not for product or anything, you can come to us, or just come. No, basically, just come to us and Media Productions. We are partnered with WWNN Beasley Media Broadcasting Group, and we will honestly get your message out there, and we'll make sure that whatever you need to promote or whatever message you need to basically have spread to the masses, we'll have it spread to the masses. And if you want somebody like myself to be on the situation, I can be on the situation as well. But I just have to say a call to action, because a lot of people, I'll say during this pandemic, want to put their message out there, and here am I giving you the bridge. And now back to Dawn and Freddie S. for the Brooklyn Cafe TV show. Ouch, that was a
I gotta tell you, if I knew you were gonna do an infomercial,
I mean, you wanted a call to action.
Let me tell you what. Welcome to the Brooklyn Cafe on a beautiful Wednesday afternoon. We're trying different pieces to the show. Now I gotta tell you. Yeah. I hope the sound is correct on our.
It should be.
Okay. Since Vlad and Salsa opened up the show, Slick is biting at the bit.
Oh no, because you said
biting at the bit. I have never seen anybody do an open, and Slick has some information. Very nice.
No, because you said we have to step it up a little.
Step it up, exactly. They did a nice job.
Why aren't you?
I'm all in. I just never knew the reaction of Step It Up was good, but I like it. I kind of like it. It looks good.
I like it a lot.
Slick is also in charge. We're gonna have some amazing halftime entertainment here.
We're not airing that, are we?
No, we're not airing that. You have to come to the studio to see what Slick is cooking.
That's going to be on Friday.
Yes, because you're gonna want.
Hopefully, other guys show up.
You're gonna want the cafe dancers at your business.
I'm gonna need a nap tomorrow.
I think Vladimir's
all ready for Friday. I know. Why are we so tired? It's only Wednesday.
Because you guys are burning the brain cells.
Burn it? Well, we were at the radio station last night until late. We were there first thing this morning doing a 9 a.m. morning show live. Exciting things going on.
It was kind of freaky.
Why? We've done it before.
Because I went to bed from the station, I woke up, I'm still at the station. It was like a nightmare.
I know. On my way back, I'm thinking I'm in new clothes, and I took a shower. Somewhere in the last 11 hours, we did all of those things.
You took
and
a shower?
Back. 2.
You took 2 showers?
In 11 hours, yes.
You're squeaky clean.
Squeaky clean. But yeah, we were right back at the radio station. We've got the crew running the board. And the segment you saw before this one was us on location at my parents' house for Rosh Hashanah. And tonight we go into Kol Nidre. And I did not talk about it on the morning show, but we always have more time to talk. And tomorrow is Yom Kippur. So I will not be here tomorrow. We're going to be doing an in-house training. You're going to be doing in-house training with the crew tomorrow while I'm out celebrating the holy days. And it's funny, when I grew up, we called it the holidays, but it's really the holy days. But if you say it fast enough, it sounds like holidays.
You guys, the way you treat the English language is like a Puerto Rican on Hangover Monday.
But it's like holidays, holy days, and it's just a matter of vernacular. And it
Breakfast,
took me till
break
a long
fast,
break fast.
Holidays, holy days.
All I know is
Shmeal,
I got people
shemaz.
coming, a shmear and a shmeal, and I got people coming for dinner, and I guess we're eating on the floor. No, I do have a table.
Eating on the
Walmart to
floor.
the rescue.
That's the
Folding
only
table.
thing. So you bought a table because you sold a table?
I have
It makes
another table, but
no
yeah.
sense.
I know. What are you gonna
Let
do?
them eat on the floor.
I have another table. It's all good.
Except for your parents, they can't get on the floor.
Nope.
So you take 2 of the white chairs and let mom and dad sit on the chair. Everybody else can sit on the floor.
It's all going to be fine. It's going to be small and intimate, like we talked about with our guest yesterday with Lady Ashley, that people are still getting together for events and holidays, but on a smaller capacity. Back in the day when I would have people over for a break fast, or we would go to friends' houses, there'd be upwards of 30, 35, 40 people in one house. It was like this giant open house of people coming and sitting and eating, and not anymore. Now everyone is small cohorts of pods of their family.
Yes, we want to
little bit
keep
here
it
and there.
intimate, small, but yet safe.
Yep, so that
the way
is
it
what we'll be doing this week. I'll be back here on Friday, but still have our full lineup of shows tomorrow night with Alana. She's interviewing a young gentleman. I don't know his story yet, but we'll find that out tomorrow. And I think Slick Speaks is going live at 7:30. Hopefully he won't be too moist. So we'll see how that rolls out tomorrow night.
Yeah, what happened with that whole moisture thing?
I don't know. It's probably like, stuff happens.
Stuff happens?
People are my co-hosts. Stuff happens. I don't know. There's a lot of stuff that happens. I
Were
think
you a little bit warm?
I think our explain it more than I can, because he always knows why I react some way. Stuff happens. Probably I didn't have pineapple wine. Maybe I probably might have pineapple
Yesterday you were
wine.
freezing, and then that day you were sweating. What are you having? Homocysis? What is it?
Probably it's probably my time.
Hormonal?
It's probably my time of the month. But my month is coming next week. Oh no, not next week. In 2 weeks, my month is coming.
That's
next.
when it's your time of the month, on your birthday.
No, but it's probably like the changing of seasons, going into fall. I fluctuate with body temperature, so I have menopause.
What the hell?
I have menopause. Yeah,
Menopause?
Yeah, I have some menopause going on.
You're growing boobs.
No, I'm not. Oh my God, the camera's on me. Okay, I just have a lot of menopause right now. I don't know if any other men can understand. Sometimes you're cold, sometimes you're hot. It's just.
Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. It's kind of like a song. I've
Sometimes
got
you're
going over
slick,
there.
sometimes you're moist. You don't know.
I have never heard of those sometimes before.
Do you know I'm loving this thing because today in history, 1928,
Yeah.
they found out that mold was actually an antibiotic.
Yeah, that's how they made penicillin.
Exactly. So they were doing studies on mold and found out that mold, penicillin, actually was going to help people as an antibiotic. Can you imagine finding that out? How and why? Oh, you know what I saw?
I'm afraid to ask.
They are training cattle, to use the loo. You know what a loo is?
It's where they put paintings.
That's the Louvre.
Oh.
A loo is a bathroom.
Yes,
a toilet.
the toilet.
So they are training cows to use a toilet.
Why?
because apparently it is their feces and their urine, when mixed together, are bad for the environment. It causes all this gas in the environment.
Methane.
So if they do it in a barn, there's a lot of toxic gas. If they do it out in the yard, it's not good for the environment as a whole. So they are trying to train cattle to use the toilet.
So let me get this.
Can you even imagine, like, what kind of toilet would you train a cow on?
Do you ever see a cow go to the bathroom?
Right there.
Wherever they want to.
It looks like Mount St. Helens.
So that is apparently a thing, because
And if you stand too close, you too shall be poo-pooed on. They don't care. They're not gonna go to the
can you
bathroom.
imagine? So they were trying to do all this behavioral training on how to train the cows to use the bathroom, like behavioral. What do? Do they play music? So they put headphones on the cows to see if they would respond positively going to the bathroom, or if they would go outside, they would play some obnoxious music. The cows didn't care about the obnoxious music, so they realized that wasn't a thing. So now they use, when you're trying to teach your cat not to do something, you spray it in the face with water. No.
Yeah.
So they're finding that a splash of water will trigger them not to want to go outside in the vastness, but yet
So you
inside
spent
in the
all night
bathroom.
researching cow dung.
Can you believe that? It's called moo loo.
Now, do you ever
Did
see?
you hear that?
Yes.
Is that not hilarious?
That's hilarious.
Moo
I'm
loo.
still getting over the
It's a
nauseousness.
cow in the loo. I know.
Do you ever see? That's like a book. You ever see what they leave behind? The pound and a half of dung. When a cow goes to the bathroom, it's like a giant platter of platness.
I mean, they're saying it's contributing to a bad environment and global warming.
It's
but
not. It has
this is
methane.
the beginning of time, though. It's probably, here's what I'm thinking, it's what they're eating
It's
that is
grass
changing.
and water.
Well, what are we treating the grass with? Right? What are the cows
Yeah.
eating that is some sort of pesticide that when it goes through their body is coming out toxic? Because I don't think it was always toxic from the beginning of time when we had cattle.
They have places to turn methane into power now. So, but nobody wants to pick up the dung.
Okay, if you got paid $18 an hour to pick up cow dung, would you do it? It goes to the apple picking concept that you and I talked about a long time ago.
If somebody paid you $18 an hour, would you pick up cow dung? Would you pick apples off a tree?
Absolutely not, he said.
Why? Why? You said it was all about the money.
They got you there, boy. They got you there. I gotta see, look on his face.
Right? So it's not always about the money. You have to be about the job.
He doesn't like the aspect of picking up cow poo-poo?
Hell no.
I guess not.
Even if they do eat healthy.
But if you ask him to go pick up the magic mushrooms that grow out of it, I bet you he'll do it for $1 an hour.
All I can tell you, it's a whole interesting kind of conversation.
Perception.
Right? It's all about perception.
But I gotta tell you, cow dung stinks. And then when it dries, you know what they used to do in Puerto
They
Rico?
call them like cow chips, right? They fling them.
They fling the cow chips.
And
It's not about the money for our cat.
it's not.
Dignity.
The
Oh,
dignity.
there's dignity?
Because he doesn't want to pick up cow dignity.
He's dignity. He doesn't think picking up dung is
So
digniful.
if you get paid $100,000,
I see. Dignity.
Interesting, right? It only takes a few minutes to eat a meal, but it takes your body hours to process it. That's why they say when you eat, you should stop for a moment until you feel full and only eat if you're hungry. I'm asking the wrong one. I was going to ask you if you only eat when you're hungry.
Yeah.
Yeah? You guys only eat when you're hungry?
What do you want to?
I thought there was someone else there.
he disappeared.
Slick, do you only eat when you're hungry? Slick eats all day long.
He's eating all day long.
Look at him.
Are you eating another donut?
Uh-huh.
It's only when the hunger
How
strikes,
many-
but if
how
I see
many-
a snack,
How many donuts did you eat today?
I think you ate more than me, but I'm just gonna leave it like that. No, but I have to say, like, it's not when I get hungry.
When
It's
do you
just-
eat? When anytime.
I'll say, like, if I have, like, I know I leave, like, I buy food or I order food and I leave it, and then when I see it, I eat it. So I'm on like that seafood diet. I'm not trying to be on the seafood diet, but it's kind of like I have to block myself. I have to drink more water now. I can't just be eating sometimes, because I know
To flush it through.
if it was up to me, I'll be having tacos at like 2 a.m. That's how bad. Like I have to stop myself from seeing the food. But I do enjoy the food though.
When you go shopping at Publix, do you buy something to eat while you're shopping?
I do, but like my rounds at Publix, I get distracted a lot. There's a lot of enchantresses in Publix, you know. And then I drop like boxes.
Oh, you
or
drop,
like I drop cups, and I'm like, oops.
So let me get this straight. When you go to Publix, you open up like cheese or something, a bottle of wine as you're going through the aisles.
Grapes, yeah.
You eat the grapes.
I won't
Do
eat
you
the
pay
grapes.
for
I
it
won't
when
eat
you
the
leave?
grapes. I have to basically smell them. Basically, I smell them.
You have to smell the grapes.
Yeah, I have to smell them. They got smell right. My fruit got to
Why
smell
is he
right.
smelling grapes?
And I have to
I don't
thump. I have to thump my watermelons as well.
You cut a watermelon open in the Publix? No, you don't.
No, you have to flick it. Like my mom taught me a way while growing up to flick them. You have to flick them. You gotta hear
Or the
them.
sound. Yeah, you could go like this too.
I gotta ask you a question though.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know where chocolate milk comes from?
A chocolate cow.
Slick?
No chocolate cow. There's no such thing. I think
Where does chocolate milk come from?
We have to mix it. We have to mix it with chocolate. We have to get regular pasteurized milk and mix it with chocolate, right?
Guys, where does chocolate milk come from? Anyone know?
You mix chocolate into milk.
Hold on.
Slick?
The cocoa.
Slick says it's a chocolate cow.
It's the cocoa plant.
Oh, yeah. So you from the cow's udder, then you use the plant, right?
The cow's udder, you get the milk, and then you put the cocoa plant, and you do whatever you do to it, and you make chocolate.
You brew it, correct? Do they brew it?
Where else are you going to get chocolate milk? A chocolate cow? I was just kidding. That doesn't exist.
7% of American adults believe that chocolate milk comes from
A chocolate cow.
brown cows.
Ay, papá Dios.
Fun fact for you.
Ay, caramba.
Child, I would have probably thought, you know.
What do you mean
that's
child?
where
You
the
just said
milk.
a chocolate cow.
You said a chocolate
You
cow.
said a
I wanted
chocolate
to
cow.
see if you would disagree with me.
Oh, so you're just instigating a good
Of
response.
course, I am testing the outer bounds of his mind.
Well,
No, but if I was like 10 or like 8, I would have probably thought, you know, the brown cows make the chocolate milk. The flesh, like I'll say very pinkish orange, would make the strawberry.
No.
I would assume that.
Let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
Where do butterflies come from?
They come from caterpillars, right?
So does that mean the caterpillar dies and the butterfly lives?
No, the caterpillar evolves like us human beings, you know, being that we are jumping in from, like, I'll say from primary school to college to, like, being an adult. You have to evolve. You don't really die.
Okay.
You evolve.
So a caterpillar turns into a butterfly.
Correct.
And a butterfly dies.
Mm-hmm.
So how do we get more caterpillars?
From the pupa.
I'm sorry, your pupils?
No, that's the big mystery of God. Like I wouldn't really know.
Do you understand? It's the same type of question. Caterpillars lay caterpillar eggs. That's where you get caterpillars from.
Caterpillar.
But because it went into a butterfly, you look at the end result and says, wow, how do we get caterpillar eggs from a butterfly?
Exactly.
Well, I didn't know Freddie was like, you know, Bill Nye the Science Guy part-time.
Bill Nye the Science Guy, Freddie.
I didn't know you were related to him, man.
No, I took that class in NYU called
Really?
mental thinking. What do they call that?
All right, here's mental thinking. Did you know that banging your head against a wall for 1 hour burns 150 calories?
That's what Arcade told me.
Wait, what?
You can
150
bang,
calories.
Just from doing that?
Yeah.
Don't politicians do that all day?
Yeah.
That's
They spend 15,000 calories.
In Switzerland, it is illegal to own just one guinea pig.
So wait, you have to
Illegal?
have what, 30 or?
You gotta have more than one. They have to breed.
Yes.
They what?
How do you know this?
They die of loneliness.
How would you know that?
Because I had a guinea pig.
Yes, they're social animals, so you have to have at least more than one.
Most people die. Most guinea pigs will die of loneliness.
Like I said,
I thought they just run on the wheel all day.
No.
I had miniature guinea pigs before. I got hamster.
I had to buy the guinea pigs in numbers 2, 4, 6, 8.
But do you consider
Yes.
a guinea pig or a hamster a rat?
Yes.
Okay.
No, a guinea pig is a guinea pig.
I consider two-legged people I know rats. I mean, what
Humans die
difference?
from loneliness too. Right?
Yes, they do.
Can you die from a lonely heart?
Yeah. Broken heart syndrome. It's real.
Famous actress. Her mother
Yeah,
died.
there was a woman back in like what medieval times. She died from a tumorous cancer of the heart because her husband ignored her.
Oh yeah, something
There
like
was
Henry?
a famous actress that died. She died of loneliness when her daughter died a year ago from the COVID.
Oh, I heard about that, yeah.
So
do you have any
sad.
fears of things?
Yes, cucarachas.
Like arachnophobia?
But I have, you'll be happy to know, there was a roach on the table. I picked it up with my hands, slammed it to the ground.
And how big was this roach?
It was humongous.
Yo, some people kill him with their bare hands and feet.
My
Do you guys
father
have any
does.
fears of things?
Wait, what was that, Dawn?
Do you have any fears like of roaches or spiders or claustrophobia? Someone told me they were afraid of heights.
Spiders.
RK's afraid of heights.
Spiders.
Spiders.
Tornadoes.
Have you
RK.
ever heard of, it's PT, so it's paternophobia.
Tornadoes.
Paternal? Is that the sterno?
Paternophobia, yeah, that too.
Disco
And you know,
Inferno?
anyone know what that is?
No, paternal.
Paternophobia.
Paternophobia. Anybody
is
know
that?
what paternal
Paternophobia.
is?
Paternophobia.
The fear of planets.
Of plants?
Planets.
Planets.
The fear of being tickled by feathers.
Ooh, I suffer that.
That sounds like it's a 50 shades of gray
I suffer that.
situation.
Would somebody
Wait,
like to
what?
come and try my tickle?
What you talking
So
about?
that's actually a thing.
What are you
know what?
talking about?
The feather in the video way, I got it.
But
Not you. Not you.
And I grabbed it.
I
I
mean,
don't want him
know-
doing
yo,
my tickles.
Wait,
No, I
Don.
think do it.
That's what it's called, being scared of feathers?
Being tickled.
Yep, paternophobia.
But feathers like erect the nerve system. How is that a fear?
There are people that are afraid of feathers, like feather pillows
I'm
and
going to
feather
tell you
blankets.
something. There are people who have threatened bodily injury to me if I tickle them. Is that
Wow.
the same thing?
Oh, I guess only if you do it with feathers, so apparently not.
What?
I got to find a pigeon. There'll be a hairless pigeon in both.
Stop that. Get out of my head, because you know, here's the next fun fact. Crows hold grudges against specific people.
Yes, they do.
Yo.
That I know. In Puerto Rico, we had to scare the crows away because they ate the corn. So my father used to blow firecrackers and stuff, and they used to attack him when he was working in the fields. They used to come down like the movie The Birds.
So the birds at my house apparently attacked Chuck.
Yeah.
And I laugh, and we all laugh, because they're not attacking anybody else. We can all be out there, and the birds are very peaceful. Not
Yeah.
Chuck. Zoom. They
Yeah,
come
they would
in.
dive bomb.
They swarm
swarm
down.
down.
The ducks attack him also.
Yes, you gotta tell Chuck he must bathe himself in dog urine.
Or
cat
the cow
urine.
urine, right?
No, cat, dog, especially
Because
dog or cat.
the birds attack him. The
And
ducks
they won't
attack him.
attack you.
They don't attack me, no.
No, I'm saying that if he does that, if he sprays himself with urine, they won't attack
No
him.
one would attack him. No one would go near
telling you
him.
what
But
it
that's all I can tell you,
I wouldn't go near them.
And
right?
do you know that bats attack at night because they can't see during the day? In
That's
Puerto Rico,
interesting.
they used to
What is
attack
it?
us.
Or they're trying to find food, because I know I got hit with a couple bats walking at sunset.
Baseball bat?
No, bats. Actual bats. I thought they were birds until somebody said, no, they're bats. Like one hit me in the shoulder, and then I'm like, what was that? Was that a crow? No, they're like, they're bats. I'm like, so I got hit with a flying bat.
And
Flying rat.
in DR, they have like human-sized bats.
They're huge.
Yeah, they're huge.
The
So wait,
Caribbean
do
has
they-
big bats.
Do they fly away with you too? Like,
No, they grab your hair, sometimes they get tangled.
oh no.
Yeah.
Like Dawn's head, they will get tangled. Slick's head, no.
You can have that.
I was in DR, and I just saw one flying in the air.
Yeah.
Came down there to live a dog. I ran in immediately.
Vampire bats attack cows and horses, and they bite them.
Here's another one. Cherophobia.
Afraid of chairs.
Chair. C-H-E-R. Cherophobia.
Afraid of share? Something you share?
Yeah, share.
You're
Carrie.
afraid
The
of share?
irrational fear of fun.
Of fun?
You so don't have that. You are the exact opposite. Can
That's
you don't have that. You are the exact opposite. Can
That's
you imagine
arcade.
the fear
Arcade,
of
we
fun or
found
happiness?
a name to your illness.
He's always fun.
He's afraid of it.
No, I think my dad doesn't like fun.
Your dad spent hours telling us funny stories in
At
there.
Disney World. Cherophobia. C-H-E-R-O phobia.
Who do we know that doesn't like to have fun?
Cherophobia. How do you like that, Slick?
Who do we know that doesn't like to have fun?
Val.
Val.
That's kind of like.
That sounds like that sounds like a personal issue.
These are things like who studies these things?
Oh, that was spicy, huh?
No,
That
wasn't too spicy. It was just like you kind of hit the mark.
No, you ain't hit the mark.
If you lift a kangaroo,
I'm just saying, from
Squidward don't like to have fun. Squidward.
That's like him calling you Squidward.
Me?
Yeah.
I'm not Squidward. I mean, I do got a big nose though.
Don't hit the mark, right?
Oh, don't hit the mark.
There you go. Don't hit the mark.
Okay, cool.
Yo, can you do the voice?
Oh, me?
Yeah.
I bet Arcade can. Arcade, can you do Squidward?
What about Squilliam?
Oh, no, I'm not Squidward. I don't know.
Did you know that if you lift a kangaroo's tail off the ground, it cannot hop
Right, because it uses it to balance.
for leverage?
If you get that close, though. If you can get that close.
A kangaroo will beat you to
Okay,
death.
this
with
I'm
its
afraid to
tail.
even ask you guys this. Why are bananas curved? I feel like I'm a Dixie cup here. Remember
Why are
the
they
Dixie
curved?
cups? When we
The
were growing up,
bananas
that
are
all these
That's
jokes.
a good question.
Why are bananas curved?
Because they're not straight.
Good. That would be the Dixie cup version.
What are you laughing at, Squidward? What are you
Pull
laughing
back.
at? Look at Slick. What are you
Because
laughing
I was
at?
gonna say something, but
Yeah,
I'm
your
pretty
mind
sure
is
that's
in the
not the
gutter, you pig.
explanation.
Exactly. I
just
can't
think-
believe-
I just think bananas are curved.
Because
It's an aphrodisiac, maybe. It's probably an aphrodisiac.
But
the
bananas are
ones
berries,
that wanna
though.
eat fruit.
you know, every day you push me closer and closer. Now I have to visualize you eating a banana.
I did this morning.
Okay, moving on. Why are they curved?
It's an aphrodisiac.
Because they grow towards the sun. Something really simple.
That's not true. They grow down and then they turn towards the sun. That's true. That is very true.
Negative geotropism. It causes the fruit to grow upwards towards the sun instead of towards the ground.
That is true. A banana goes down and then it goes up because it wants to go towards the sun. Relax. Relax yourself.
Hey, why you did the hand movement
Do
with
that
it,
one more
man?
time. Do that
Yo, moon crescent. That's a
Yo,
moon
bro,
crescent.
I gotta tell you something. You may have to go see a doctor.
This one is a perfect segue for Toni. Where do you think the original London Bridge is? This is not
In
like
Boston,
a
Massachusetts.
joke. Where's the original London Bridge?
In
Near
Boston.
Fergie's house.
Boston.
It was
That's true.
constructed in 1831 and started to fall apart in the 1960s. As a result, the City of London decided to sell it and build another one. Who did they sell it to? Where did it go?
Boston, Massachusetts.
Arizona.
Arizona.
I'm going
It's
to tell
hotter.
you how smart the Europeans are. They made the Statue of Liberty in France and they sold it to us. Now they have the mini Statue of Liberty, which is in Washington, D.C., and we bought that. Now we're buying their bridges that are broken down.
Think about that. Is that crazy?
We're mental. We're buying other people's junk.
They could sell salt to a slug.
Well, that goes on to so many levels. You could sell salt to where?
No, I'm saying the Europeans can sell salt to a slug if we keep buying their stuff like that.
Salt to a who?
A slug.
Slug.
Oh, this one I don't like.
Trying to understand that.
Like a snail. Like a snail. Sell salt
But
to
what
a
does
snail.
salt and the snail have in common?
It'll kill it. Or you can sell. Or you can sell. Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you, this is one smart dude.
He's very smart.
Did you know that? You put salt on the snail, it disintegrates.
Or you make escargot.
Oh, stop it. You're gonna eat that?
Yo.
Yeah. But they're going to be special snails, like special mushrooms when you eat. There can't just be ordinary snails. It's like dolphin. You're not eating a dolphin, you're eating a fish that's named dolphin, but
You've
it's
had
not a
escargot?
dolphin. Sure.
And you like it?
Yeah.
Of course you do. I had
It's
escargot.
like calamari with garlic.
No, it's not.
Yes.
I had escargot one time in Puerto Rico. The guy told me, if you don't like this, I will buy you the meal. I ate one. All I had was sand.
They're a little gritty, unless they're
Gritty.
washed properly.
That's sand. And the guy says that's part of the delicacy. I told him, bro, you know what? Don't pay for nothing. I just don't like it. Don't ever give me that again. Never again. Horrible. Horrible.
Oh man.
Do you know why movie trailers are called trailers?
Nah.
Why? Yeah, that's good.
Because it's before the movie.
That wouldn't be a trailer. Trailer goes at the back. Why?
Because they used to be shown after the movies.
After.
Exactly. You knew the answer. You knew the answer. Slick, Hawaiian pizza. You know where it originated?
Arizona.
Wait, what?
California.
Canada.
Really?
Hawaiian
you mean with
pizza.
the pineapples and the ham on it?
Yep.
Oh yeah. I
You
like
put
that.
ham on pineapple?
Yeah, you never had that
That's
before?
Hawaiian. No, that's Hawaiian.
Yo,
Yeah, I don't like
in
it.
the regular public, the specialty pizza is corn and ham.
Tripping.
In DR.
Do you ever put tuna fish on a Dorito?
No, we're not going.
Yo, I've had crab salad on a Dorito though.
It's
Same
good,
difference.
right?
Same difference.
Oh yeah?
Anything seafoodish.
Yeah, it's good.
on a
Yeah, you're
Dorito.
right.
That's why they made the Dorito. Look it up.
You wanted something there.
That's why they made the Dorito, was to scoop up fish or seafood.
I thought it was for salsa.
Oh,
No.
I thought no. it was
Caviar.
never
You like caviar?
Never had it.
You guys never had caviar? Buy a can of red caviar from Publix one day and try it. You know what that is, right?
Yeah, fish egg.
What about
How many-
sardines with it?
Yeah.
Delicious.
You like sardines?
I love sardines.
How many times a day do people flatulate?
What's
I got
that
a
for?
flatulate right now, but I've been holding it in.
Thank you for holding it.
Do
in
you
for
know
us.
that I was in a meeting not too long ago, and the person flatulated in the middle of the meeting? And I'm sitting there, I'm like, are you kidding me?
How many times a day? And I don't think this is true at
47
all.
times a day.
No. Slick?
I would say probably, I would say 100 plus times a day.
Oh my
depending
God.
Depending on what you eat.
What is wrong with you guys?
Depending on what you eat.
That's why Slick is.
Vlad?
Depending on
I'd
what
say
you
at
eat.
least by like 5 to 10 times.
He's at least closer. Anyone else?
Like 100 times.
23 times.
15.
23 times. You know, I know this answer
once,
because I remember Michael Jordan's number, and I said, man, when he played basketball, he must have taken that number for a reason.
14 to 23 times a day.
Wow.
Now, do women fluctuate it as much as men?
Bro, they hold it in.
They're going to say no.
I
They
think
hold
so.
it in.
Women do.
I don't know. I would say no.
Freddie,
Yeah.
I feel like they let it go as soon as they get home or in the car.
Do you know when you date a girl, before you date a girl is episode 1. When you're dating a girl is episode 2. When you marry the same girl is episode 3. Did you know this?
It's not the same girl that you dated when you
My
married.
guy, no. She didn't flatulate before you met her, and when you marry her,
All day long.
forget about
Totally a different woman.
She'll oven you right in the bed.
oven.
Totally different woman.
What is it they call when you walk across the room and you're flatulating?
Oh, it's called trailing.
No, it's cropping. Crop dusting.
Crop dusting.
Crop dust. I didn't know what that meant.
Oh my God.
Gia was telling Freddie,
Crop
you
dust.
crop dust me. And Freddie says, yes, look, watch me fly. And I'm like, what are they doing?
The silent but deadly fart, yeah.
The love of brothers.
Oh my God, it was horrible. The wallpaper was coming down. My
Your
son
boys
Freddie-
are so different.
They are.
Brotherly love.
Yo.
Freddie would crowd dust you in a moment. Crowd dust you.
Crop dusting.
Crowd dust you in a moment.
You would see dust trailing behind them.
Who knows what the national animal of Scotland is? This, you're never going to believe this.
What?
Unicorns.
Unicorns what?
They are the national animal of Scotland.
Are unicorns real?
They are featured in many cultures over the years, going back to the Middle Ages. They are a symbol of purity, innocence, and a power of Celtic mythology.
Are mermaids real?
Of course.
Are unicorns real?
What? Yes.
Mermaids, yeah.
And if you're doing enough angel dust, anything is real.
No, because back in like I'll say the old stories, you heard about sailors talking about sirens of the sea, and those sirens were
They had
mermaids.
syphilis
Odysseus, yeah.
They
in
had
the middle of the
syphilis?
ocean. Everything looked good.
No, but that's because they weren't real mermaids. Those were manatees.
Those were walruses.
Or, yeah.
Do you know what a palindrome is?
Yes. What about it?
What is it?
A what?
A design of 20 sides.
I'll try again. What's a palindrome?
Eight-sided.
That's an octagon.
Oh.
What's a palindrome? Anyone know?
No.
So it's a word or sentence or phrase that can be read the same way forwards and backwards.
Like wow.
Like wow. Mom.
Yeah,
Dad.
we knew that one.
Dad.
All right.
Race car.
Listen to this one. Do geese see God?
Yes.
If you read it backwards, it's a palindrome.
Yeah.
Do geese see God? That's kind of cool.
Yeah, I use that sentence all the time.
But now you're going
Slick.
to.
Do
Fun
geese-
fact.
geese see
Do
God?
geese see God is your palindrome of the day.
I think I use that as a password.
And I think
Why
so.
would you say that on the...
Because I'm not.
Nice.
All right, ready to take a commercial break?
Where are you
Yes,
taking
yes.
all this information from?
Yes.
A site called Fact
Oh, I have
Site.
like a question for like before the commercial break. I mean,
What's
whoever
the
wants to
question?
answer it. Because I
Ask.
was not reading up, but I seen some stuff last night. Basically, there's a lot of people that don't have like the proper limbs, right? But they do have bionic arms. Like, would you guys, as guys, Alex, RK, who's hearing me, Freddie, would you have dated somebody that didn't have like a proper ligament, like an arm, a leg?
A female?
Yeah, female.
Absolutely.
Okay.
I think it's kind of cool
Okay.
because you get to see life from a different perspective.
All
You
right.
once dated a blind woman.
I dated a blind woman. I'm going to tell you something. You don't know life until you date somebody who knows when you walk in the room, when you leave a room, whether you're showered, you know what you were thinking.
All right.
She
But that's
was unbelievable. And do you know she broke up with me?
What?
Because she says
You were
I
ugly?
wasn't aware enough.
Oh no, I thought she didn't like how you look.
I would pull Toni prank on her.
No, you would try.
You wouldn't get it. I'm pretty sure her senses were heightened, right?
She heard
There you
a
go.
pin
Break
drop.
fast. They must have heard me.
You know that we were talking at the radio
I'm
station.
telling you, I think our computer heard me.
We were talking at the radio station about the coin,
Bitcoin.
the Bitcoin, and RK got a thing on his phone about buy Bitcoin. They listen.
All right, so here's one more fun fact before we go to commercial break and head over to Manchester. On average, men get bored of a shopping trip after how many minutes?
One.
Even as soon as the thought is brought up, hey, let's go shopping.
No.
Slick.
I'll say give me like a good 5 to 10 minutes because right when I go to the stores that I want to go to, I'm not being dragged to Sephora.
You
I'm not
seem
being
to
dragged.
like to go shopping.
Me? It all depends. No, it all depends. Like, it all depends on where she's going because I've been dragged on these shopping adventures where I had to leave her and come back. Because
So
I'm
you
like,
don't go shopping. Shopping is getting out of the car with the person.
Yeah.
And then walking them around and hold on to the dress, pants,
And
suits,
hold on to the
whatever.
bags. No.
And then they go in there and you're sitting there playing whatever with your phone.
Yeah.
They come out, they
And
gotta
then
do it again.
Yeah, and then
They
she
come
asked me,
out.
does the dress look? I'm like,
That's
yeah, the
why
dress looks good.
stores, you know why box stores are going down under?
Mhm.
Because they don't know how to entertain people.
Yeah.
There should be dancers in there.
Oh, you guys have another calling.
There should be singing, pizza,
I know.
something.
I'll be the perfect guy. Like, girl,
I
that
would
dress is
open up
good
a
for you. I'm
bar
telling you.
For my store.
Yeah.
And guys can come over and watch the game. And yeah, honey, go spend money because watching the game. I mean, think about this. The person you leave behind gets bored.
26 minutes.
No way.
20?
No way. No way.
No.
26
No way.
minutes.
No way.
No, but it all depends. Like, imagine if she goes to a store that he likes.
It don't matter. She can go to a sports store. She can go to a Home Depot store. It makes no difference. When a woman goes into a Home Depot, we gotta go. Okay? I gotta go. And she begins to walk out the door, you're gonna go. I'm sorry, men think they run the house, they run around the house.
They do, because when it comes to Home Depot projects, they got to talk to the boss, their
Who
wife.
spends the money?
Their
You
wife.
bring it home and they spend
No,
it.
they spend it. But they're like,
You bring
yeah,
it home and
I
they
still
spend
have to get it approved by my wife because...
This shopping, that's why online shopping is the best.
Yep.
Me and Amazon, we have an understanding. Amazon, send me this. But then you get stuck because you can't just leave the house. Now you gotta do stuff in the house because you're home.
Ready to take a commercial break?
Now that I'm depressed.
Let's take a quick commercial break. When we come back, we're heading over the pond with Miss Toni Mackenzie, and she has a special guest for you, a guy.
I'm sorry?
A guy. Yeah, she always has the woman from Sue Francis group, but not today.
Okay.
So stay tuned. Give us a call or write in 888-994-4995, Studio A. We'll be right back.
Healing Moments is a healing playroom, a mind, body, spirit center. Our service is love and compassion, and the environment is soothing, peaceful, and inviting. Every area is designed for healing and peace. We deliver services such as massage therapy or lymphatic drainage, energy healing and Reiki, chakra balancing, physical vascular therapy for circulation and pain, vibrational medicine using frequencies and oils, and music in order to calm and relax your mind, body, and spirit. We also offer detoxification services using infrared sauna, ionic foot baths, and power plates. All of our modalities are designed to reduce stress, anxiety, induce relaxation, relieve pain, and provide detoxification and inflammation reduction for optimal healing and wellness.
When your property suffers from water, mold, fire, or biohazard, you need a professional remediation company that is fully licensed, bonded, and insured. Rescue Clean 911 offer 24/7 emergency service with 1-hour response times now in your area. Water, mold, fire, biohazard. Call now 1-833-253-2699.
Handling the hard jobs with a soft touch.
Welcome to AMP2 TV, the first and only internet production company that's truly plugged in. When you're looking for a full-service internet radio, TV production company, discover AMP2 TV. AMP2 TV is a full-service media company that can provide all streaming videos, video studios, radio studios, and television studios. Call us today at 866-224-5422, for no business is too small to grow to be accounted. It's time for your message to be seen. Let AMP2 TV help get you
If
there.
a tree falls in the woods and no one is around to hear it, does it make a sound? Have you ever felt that your voice goes unheard? And you think that you can make a difference if only someone would listen? It's time for women in business to have a place to step into your power, a platform to embrace your hopes, dreams, and your visions, a voice to heal and restore. Your voice can make a difference. We have a platform you deserve to share your story and let your voice be heard. Be kind to yourself. Give yourself the chance to be heard and shine bright. Contact New Dawn Media by texting CAFE to 55312. That's CAFE to 55312. Or call us at 866-224-5422. Your voice can make a difference.
Hi, I'm Tracy McDonough, owner and founder of Healing Moments. Healing Moments is a healing playroom, a mind, body, spirit center. Our service is love and compassion, and the environment is soothing, peaceful, and inviting. Every area is designed for healing and peace. We deliver services such as massage therapy or lymphatic drainage, energy healing and Reiki, chakra balancing, physical vascular therapy for circulation and pain, vibrational medicine using frequencies and oils, and music in order to calm and relax your mind, body, and spirit. We also offer detoxification services using infrared sauna, ionic foot baths, and power plates. All of our modalities are designed to reduce stress, anxiety, induce relaxation, relieve pain, and provide detoxification and inflammation reduction for optimal healing and wellness.
Welcome to your vacation staycation. And what better way to kick back than to blend up a sweet pina colada, a smooth mojito, or just a nice stiff rum and coke. If you want true relaxation and enjoyment, then you want Gubba Rum. Gubba Rum is a unique rum infusion. Gubba Silver Rum is infused with real shredded coconut, and Gubba Rum Gold is infused with real shredded vanilla bean. Both are made with certified organic ingredients. Each infused Gubba Rum is 35% ABV, 70 proof, and as we say in Boston, wicked smooth. So if you're looking for the best combination of taste, smoothness, quality, and price, your clear choice is Gubba Rum. If you want that wicked smooth taste for yourself or your vacation staycation, visit GubbaRum.com to find your closest liquor store that carries Gubba Rum Gold and Gubba Rum Silver. Gubba Rum, it's wicked smooth.
Since 9 years old, Gina Presser has created enchanting, whimsical art. She conjures pieces from real stories and artistically expresses the feelings had from them. Achieved with Italian papers, paints, flowers, metals, and clays. Her eccentric finishing touch is her glittery diamond dust cascaded across her paintings and pottery. Gina Presser also hosts weekend art camps, teaching adults and children pottery, painting, and jewelry. Her work can be found in multiple staging homes, family Christian bookstores, and in New Jersey boutiques. For more information, Gina can be reached at livinglifeartfully@gmail.com or by phone at 954-857-5444.
Yeah, that was no rejoiner, and they had our mics on after all of that. Really, guys?
Well, I guess somebody's going to be editing after the show. Are they serious? They had all the mics open?
I'm assuming they had, were the mics all open?
No.
Oh, no, okay. Anyway.
Welcome back.
Deep breath.
Wait, deep breath, guys. Uh-huh.
All right, here we go.
Anyway, we're ready for our Wednesday segment to head over to Manchester Studios. You ready to head over the pond to
Over the pond.
Toni Mackenzie and a friend. Let's bring Toni on
Make
first.
sure we don't hit Australia.
Hey, Toni, how you doing?
Hello. Hi, I'm doing good, thank you. Dawn, how are you?
We're doing great. We were doing fun facts before. We found out, did you hear about the London Bridge?
No, you always tell me the news of what's going on in England. Tell me.
The original London Bridge was sold in the 1960s to Arizona.
Yeah. Oh, right, that kind of rings a bell.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
Ding, 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 no pun intended. That's insane, right?
It is insane, yeah.
That is what we were
Freddie, how
told.
are you?
I'm great. I just found out that the London Bridge original is in, where is it?
Arizona.
Arizona.
Yeah.
They
Don't
used the
say.
bridge to go from one mountain to another because there's no water in Arizona.
Right.
That's amazing, right? I don't know where they have it. That's an interesting point. So what do they have it connected to?
I don't know.
Like a bridge
Let's
to...
find out.
I wonder if they even have it set up. Anyway, we've got a lot of fun facts here. We were learning all about how, all these great things about London. What's happening with you?
What's happening with me? Oh, first of all, I have to say, Freddie,
Yes.
my guest this evening, he isn't brought on specially for you. When Dawn said, nobody's got a special guest for you, a man.
I know, my
It was just like-
co-host talks very funny lately.
I mean, he is a man, and I just thought you'd like to know that we were having a male for a change, because I've had a couple of male guests previously, but mostly...
Oh, absolutely, absolutely.
Absolutely. But I'm excited about this guest because he's got incredible accolades and from Olympics and PR firms. The London Bridge, let's see,
Oh my God.
is a bridge in Lake Havasu City, Arizona. So there is a lake in Arizona is where it is. Originally built in 1830s and formerly spanned the river, is it Thames? In London, England.
Yes, yeah.
So now it's over a lake in Arizona.
Oh, right. How strange.
Strange,
And
right?
I gotta tell you something. It don't look nothing like the bridge you guys got. This bridge looks like just wow.
Unbelievable.
Special.
Totally strange. And I have to tell you, I don't know how your weather is in England right now, but it is worse than summer here. It's September. And my producer wants to know what happened to my hair. Frizz.
That looks fun to me.
Frizz is what it is. The humidity here is like at
But
an
I don't get
all-time
you
high.
people. Yesterday they were all freezing. Why is the lights going on?
I don't know.
Who turned out the lights?
Nobody's even over there, Freddie.
Go over there and turn them back on.
No
The
one.
lights are turning off.
And no one's.
And nobody's underneath the painting. Underneath the painting. There's nobody there and the lights went off.
Right?
Lift the painting. There's a switch there.
Thank you.
What happened?
It ain't funny. You need to close that door.
I can't close that door. They live.
You just saw
they
the
live
lights
among
go
us.
out, right? There's nobody by the switch. It just went out.
All right. Looky.
Oh, no. I know what it is. Turn off 2 and turn it back on.
Turn this?
Yep, turn that on and turn it back on. Oh, we just blew another bulb.
Oh, okay.
Oh, now we're in trouble.
That's what happened too? Yes.
It's always
It's always something, Tony, is all I can tell you. Anyway,
Yeah,
tell us
well,
about your guest.
Yeah, okay. My guest this evening is this evening in the UK is Mark Hayward, and he's become a good friend of mine. I've known him for quite some years now, and he grew up with horses and went into taking part in equestrian events, 3-day events. And then he started his first PR company, Paparazzi PR, great name. And that was mainly putting on events in the PR perspective. And then that was about, I think, 2011. Then 2019, he started a new business, and it's called Northern Hive PR and Marketing, based in Manchester, UK. But he's branched out and has several clients in Canada and office space in different parts of Canada. I think it's Montreal. I think they're all written down actually. I should look at the notes, but I think it's Montreal, Whistler, and other parts of Canada. I won't waste time trying to find it, scrolling down my phone. And he's also got offices set up in Dallas and New York, and is planning on expanding, or currently expanding, his New York team, his American team, sorry. And he still connects with his sporting background as a commentator, and has commentated on very prestigious events, including, here we are, the London 2020 Olympic and Paralympic Games, the Glasgow, Scotland 2014 Commonwealth Games, the Rio 2016 Olympic and Paralympic Games, and the Gold Coast 2018 Commonwealth Games, and would have been in Japan this year for the Olympics there if it wasn't for the COVID issues and restrictions. And he's looking forward to his next events, the Beijing Winter Games in 2022 and the Paris 2024 Olympics. So he's a
This
man of
is
many
so
talents.
so cool. He's a commentator
Yeah.
for the Olympics and owns a
Absolutely.
PR company, international PR company.
Yes, indeed.
All right, so let's bring Mark over, guys.
Hello.
Hello.
You're too
Mark.
young to have done all of these things, Mark.
Oh, it's just good lighting and a good surgeon.
you look like you're about 16, and I'm reading all of
Oh.
these accolades, right?
You know, I've only just met you, but I love you already. I think
But
it's-
your
actually,
accolades
can
are
I just-
amazing.
Can I just say, I actually was screaming when you were talking about Lake Havasu, because I don't know much useful information, but I do know something about the London Bridge in Arizona, because I've got some friends in Phoenix, and they were talking about, apparently it's haunted, which made me laugh when the lights then went out, because a lot of Arizonians, whatever the name is for them, say that they claim that they see a London police officer walking across the bridge in at certain times, so they say it's haunted.
Wow.
Wow.
And that's when our lights went out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's when they
Sign.
went.
Creepy.
That's a very cool story. Wow. See, you never know. The stories just travel. And
Yeah,
isn't that
exactly.
unbelievable to think that the whole bridge was dismantled and taken back over to Arizona?
We
Random
just wanted
things.
you to keep. We wanted you to keep a little bit of us British people once we left you alone. We wanted you just not to forget us.
It's incredible. I'm excited that you're joining us because you've done so many amazing things. Should we start with the PR firm, or you want to start with your whole sports background?
Yeah, I mean the PR firm came about sort of a little bit later on after the sports thing, when I realised that because initially I competed horses. I grew up with horses and went into show jumping and 3-day eventing. And then when I was about 21 and realised that, as with most sports people anyway, unless you're going to be exceptional, you're probably not going to, unless you either need to be obviously exceptionally talented or you need to have quite a lot of money behind you. So realised that I probably couldn't do it as a full-time job. And that's when I decided to start organising events. And that's how Paparazzi came about, when I was in Ibiza, actually organising nightclub events, and then it went from there really. And then more recently, so I did that for quite a few years, and then more recently I grew up a little bit and set up Northern Hive, which is a bit more of a professional, a bit more serious and a bit more grown up, and it's sort of proper marketing and PR now, and we do a lot more serious things than perhaps Paparazzi, where we were on a boat in Ibiza organising parties.
What's it like to be an equestrian jumper? I think I am just amazed by the horses, and I love watching all the derbies and the races we have here. But the Olympics, the equestrian piece was spectacular. What was it like to do that? How old were you when you started?
So I was about 10 when I started, when I first sat on a pony. I didn't really like it at first, actually, but as it went on, you know, the confidence is a big thing with horses. And then you get the bug and you get the adrenaline rush, so you just want to do more and more. But yeah, the horses are amazing, and that's the good thing about this sport. I mean, I commentate on other sports, which are brilliant too, but I think horses are special because you need to have, and just like with the racing too, you need to have the bond, and there is an element of, you know, it's very unique in that it's a horse with its own brain, its own mind. And it can all go very wrong if the horse isn't quite up for it that day, even if you're absolutely on form.
They are beautiful. And you are an events commentator for the Olympics?
Yeah, so I used to commentate at the sort of equestrian events that I would compete at, so I would just go and do a little bit of commentary, and then it kind of progressed from there really, and I did a little bit of athletics and swimming, and then it just progressed, and I was in the right time at the right place for the London 2012 Olympics. And obviously that was great because it was a home games, which I probably won't experience again. And if I do, I'll probably, you know, be about 100. So I got to experience a home games, which was really good. And then it all went from there really after that. And I was really lucky, and it was a great experience.
And it says you're going to be doing the Beijing 2022 Winter Olympics. That's around the corner.
It is. Hopefully things will be a bit more back to normal. Well, I mean, they're probably not going to be back to normal, but at least we should be able to go. And that'll be a different experience because so far I've mostly done the summer sports. So I'm looking forward to that. And obviously looking forward to coming to America, hopefully in Los Angeles for 2032, I think. 2028.
How did you get this gig? Because there are many people, I'm sure, that are involved in sports and equestrians, and for you to be doing this since 2012?
Yeah, he's doing winter.
So yeah, I mean, you just have to, I suppose it's being around the right people at the right time, isn't it? And, you know, with everything, networking full stop, I suppose, and business, commentary, or I love sports. I love all sports. I can watch nearly any sport. I'm obviously not good at a lot of them because I'm clearly not built for some of that. Like rugby, for example, I'm not built for rugby. But I know my place, and that's behind the microphone for some of those sports. But yeah, I like all sports, and I think that helps big time.
I think your delivery, first you speak proper English. You're not like a guy from the Bronx. And your delivery is very clean. And in the Olympics, because it's multi-language, different countries, he would be assuring not only to do equestrian, to do everything. Like they're going to put you now in the winter to see how you do. But all this is leading up because you have very good delivery, which is different than just being able to talk about something.
Thank you, but I mean, and that's something that you kind of have to work on, I think, all the time as well, because even when you're actually commentating, especially when you start off or it's a new sport that you maybe don't understand 100%, it's quite something you have to think, don't start rushing as well, because I found that when I first started, especially, certain games happen a lot quicker, of course. Rugby sevens would be a very quick sport, it's over very quickly. Swimming 100 meters. I mean, I was lucky to commentate on Michael Phelps, which I think those swims were over in a flash, as you'll probably be aware. So yeah, but it's keeping and thinking about giving yourself time to talk as well when you maybe don't know what you're going to say next.
And there's a vocabulary to the sport, like rugby. They have different vocabulary for different things that happen in the game, or cricket, and I get amazed, and they speak a million miles a minute, and boom, 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 and score. And I mean, so it's the delivery that's important in this field. But I mean, it must be amazing for you to be now attempting to do all these different things that are going to come your way. Do you prepare for whatever event or sports they're going to give you?
Yeah, I think that's the key thing, because what makes me nervous is if I'm going to an event and I'm not really, if you have a start list and you're not necessarily sure who that person is, because people have their own eyes. Most of the people that are watching that particular sport, if they're watching Michael Phelps swimming, they know what it is. They know the sort of basic level of that competition. They know the lingo. What you can add to it is things like, you might know something, a nugget of information from a competition that he did, just a couple of years ago, or you need to kind of add things. So that's where the research helps, because people have their own eyes, and these are sports fans, and they don't need patronizing, I think, or stating the obvious too. So definitely research is helpful.
And his delivery is clean. And your PR company, to be international, you're not only in England, you're in the United States as well.
I know, I'm a little bit of whatever the opposite of an Anglophile is. I do love the States. I love Canada as well. And so I started off working with some engineering companies in Canada, a lot of the quantum engineering stuff. It's not very exciting, but basically America, it's the place to be for it. Texas is very good for it. New York has a big tech hub. So that was really how that came about. And I realized that I didn't really want just to work in Manchester and just to have something here, when, as we're doing with this, you can kind of work from anywhere. So I thought, well, I like New York, I like Texas, I like Canada. So we've got people based there which work for us, and it's kind of quite a nice team. It's really mixed. Obviously the Texans are nothing like the New Yorkers, and they're nothing like the Brits, but it's all good fun, and it's a good mix of people.
And what are the type of, sorry, go ahead.
Mark, do you do play-by-play, or do you do the color? Do you work with somebody in the booth, or is it just you?
So what we tend to do is we do in the stadium commentary. Is that what you mean? So we tend to, I'll be with other people. So basically what we do, if you're in the stadium, it'll be me that you hear commentating. If you're in the stadium watching that event, and I'll do things like medal ceremonies as well.
Okay, so you do a little bit of both. You do the commentary, and then other people will add color or something to it. Here you got the lead guy, and then you got the guy who backs up, which is some of the things that we're trying to teach in here as well. But you would be a natural at a lead guy, and then everybody else comment on the things that you are putting forward, because it sounds like you're well balanced, and you don't want to be the eyes of people watching. You sort of want to make the comments and let it roll along. It's not easy being here.
But it's very cool.
I like to talk, so that makes it easy. It's shutting me up that's usually the problem.
And with your PR and marketing firm, what type? Do you help businesses? I know you do more than parties and events, or is this mostly engineering?
So no, we do universities, we do everything really. We do some sport marketing as well. We do a whole range. We've got everything from yoga mats to logistics and supply chain companies. We've got some e-commerce clients in Illinois, for example. And then we've got our engineering clients in Texas. So it's a real mix, but then we've got nice, fun clients too, like I say, like things like sustainable gym kit. So yeah, a real mix, I would say, and particularly after the coronavirus situation, because some of our industries changed, obviously. So we had to kind of go where the money goes, I suppose. But and obviously Texas is a choice for us because obviously I like horses, so that kept the.
There you go. You got a little bit of both out there in Texas. Yeah. Wow, Toni, what a great guest Mark is. How did you meet him? A longtime friend, I think.
Yeah, how long is it, Mark? How many years is it now?
It must be about 10 years.
Wow.
It must be, mustn't it? He was actually, would you believe it, he wasn't at a Sue France event when I met him, but Sue France introduced me to him. Mark was there. We'd been to some sort of a lunch or an afternoon tea, and it was at Kelsall. What's Kelsall? It's an equestrian place, isn't it? Well, yeah, Mark?
Yeah.
You were doing something there, weren't you? Were you actually commentating there on the day?
Yeah, I was commentating for the horse trials.
Right, okay. So Sue spotted him, and she knew him and introduced us. And then we just gradually got to know each other better. We went to the London fashion show together, didn't we? And had a lovely day and lots of fun watching the front row seats at the catwalk. And Sakara Japanese restaurant event, where I think that was perhaps when we got to know each other a little better. So just over the years, we've met up a lot. And now we just go for walks together and talk to each other frequently. So we're very good friends.
And I could probably shout out the window to Toni because she lives, just around the corner.
Oh, that's amazing. I feel like we've got a celebrity in our midst. I'm excited to now tune into the 2020 Winter Olympics and look for you.
Yeah.
Well, when I come to LA, as I say, I'm going to be phoning you up, or I'll be phoning you up to show me the best places to party.
We're actually in Florida, so if you head over to Miami, you let us know.
No, Mark, you can fly us out to California, not a problem.
You want to meet him out in LA?
Absolutely. I know all the places.
No, what I was thinking, because I haven't really been to Florida, so I was thinking on the way I could make a detour and then I can come to Florida and you can show me the good places.
Yes, come on down.
That's right. You want to come
here. And you're going to know all
first.
the good places in New York as well.
That would be amazing. See how we can work with a new PR company would be great also.
It would be. It's kind of interesting. The way things are working out right now, I think when this thing calms down, it's going to be a hard, heavy, fast, and the rebounding are those that are prepared. So you see he's prepared. He's ready for bigger assignments.
You do press releases also?
Yeah, we do. And we actually find that is something with the United States in particular, which we've found to be quite useful, like doing sort of ad hoc press releases and some advice on an ad hoc basis rather than doing the, necessarily full PR campaigns. In America, that has been definitely something which we get a lot of.
Very cool.
Very cool. Well, Toni, as always, you get us the most spectacular guests. How are you feeling?
Yes.
Good?
Yes, I am. Thank you.
You look. She's so lovely, Mark.
And she's coming. She's coming with you, Mark. She's coming to Florida.
Well, if she's coming to Florida, then I'm coming to Florida.
We're all in.
My son Marcus as well. He can't wait to go, so we'll all go together.
Absolutely.
We would love that. You guys, thank you so much. Stay safe. Have a great evening. Mark, it has been a pleasure, Toni, as always, to meet you guys. More to come.
Pleasure.
Wow, that is so cool.
Very nice.
Very nice. All right. Ready to wrap this up?
It's nice to see somebody in the business that's taking it to the next level. See, when you tell me what I want, he's at that level. I'll settle for that right now.
All right,
but
so
he's doing stuff
we'll
on
see
the
how we
worldwide.
can give him a call and see how we can collaborate.
Yes, the press release is a very interesting point that you brought up. Very nice.
Would be very cool. All right. Have a great. You ready to wrap up?
Well, you better hurry up because RK likes to cut you off.
I know. Have a great afternoon, everyone. A great evening. For those who celebrate Yom Kippur and Kol Nidre, may you have a safe and easy fast. I will see you Friday, 9 a.m. drive time. Freddie will be here with the crew tomorrow. But in the meantime, may you be inscribed for a good year.
And the horn thing with the chauffeur and all
Blowing
that.
the shofar.
Do all of that. And don't be late.
Bye-bye.
Talk to you later.
Well, that's about it for today. Even though the show's over, the Brooklyn Cafe is always open for business. You're invited to join the fun every day from 12 to 2. If you missed some of the laughs from today, Dawn and Freddie S. will bring you more good cheer next time. You can follow the Brooklyn Cafe on Facebook at the Brooklyn Cafe TV to rewatch every minute of the show. We'll see you next time.
In the cold and sleepless nights, I wait for you to bring me back to life. In my electric eyes, it doesn't mean that time can thicken every single breath. I want to unfreeze my heart and fly away. That's why I wanna save it. Your moons and craters. Open up my eyes, waterfalls of ice, sweeping me away like an avalanche. Helpless as I fall, the words can't say it all, sweeping me away like an avalanche, like an avalanche. I listen for a sound, waiting deep inside my maze of sweeping thrills and colors. Just a ray of light, bathing me in drops of ink that glaze across my body. Wish you could unfreeze my heart and we could fly